Gervonta "Tank" Davis has carved out a name for himself as one of the most electrifying figures in the world of boxing. His reputation is built on a foundation of explosive knockouts, remarkable championship victories, and an undeniable natural talent that has set him apart from many of his contemporaries. With his power, speed, and technical skill, Davis has established himself as one of the top fighters in the sport, captivating audiences with his ability to dominate opponents and deliver highlight reel finishes. His fights generate immense anticipation, and each appearance in the ring adds another chapter to his already impressive career. However, alongside his achievements, controversy has frequently followed him, casting a shadow over his success and raising questions about his future. While his abilities as a fighter are beyond dispute, his legal troubles and personal struggles have often taken center stage, leading to intense scrutiny and public debate about his character and decision-making outside the ring. Among the various incidents that have shaped his public image, one of the most significant was his involvement in a hit-and-run car crash, an event that led to extensive legal battles and widespread condemnation. This incident occurred in the early hours of the morning following what was described as a night of celebration. Davis, behind the wheel of a Lamborghini Urus, a high-end luxury SUV, ran a red light at an intersection, colliding with another vehicle. The impact was severe, and the collision was captured on surveillance footage, showing the extent of the damage caused by the crash. Witnesses at the scene reported that instead of remaining at the site and checking on the well-being of those injured in the accident, Davis made the decision to flee on foot alongside a companion, leaving behind 4 individuals who had suffered injuries as a result of the crash. Among the injured was a pregnant woman who later provided a harrowing account of her experience. She described being trapped inside her vehicle, unable to move, as she cried for help. According to her testimony, Davis looked in her direction but walked away without offering any assistance. Her emotional account added a deeply personal and tragic layer to the case, amplifying the public's outrage and drawing sharp criticism from various corners. The legal consequences of the incident were swift and severe. Authorities charged Davis with multiple offenses, including failure to remain at the scene of an accident involving bodily injury. Given the gravity of the charges, it became evident that the legal battle would be a complex and closely watched affair. His legal team attempted to negotiate a plea deal to avoid a lengthy trial and potential jail time, but complications arose when the judge overseeing the case rejected the proposed agreement. As a result, the proceedings extended over a considerable period, drawing even more attention to the case and reinforcing the narrative that Davis' off-the-ring behavior was becoming a serious liability. Ultimately, Davis was sentenced to home detention, a ruling that sparked debates about whether the punishment was too lenient given the severity of the incident. Critics argued that the decision reflected a broader pattern in which high-profile athletes and celebrities receive preferential treatment within the criminal justice system. Many felt that an ordinary citizen would have faced a far harsher penalty under similar circumstances. Despite being granted the relative comfort of serving his sentence at home, Davis once again found himself in trouble when he violated the terms of his home detention. This violation resulted in an escalation of his legal consequences, leading to a revised sentence that required him to serve time behind bars. This development further damaged his reputation and reinforced concerns about his ability to avoid trouble, raising doubts about whether he could maintain the discipline needed to stay focused on his boxing career without succumbing to personal missteps. Davis' legal troubles extend beyond the hit-and-run case. Over the years, he has been involved in multiple incidents, some of which have resulted in criminal charges and significant public backlash. One of the most widely publicized of these incidents occurred at a basketball game, where Davis was caught on camera forcefully grabbing the mother of his child. The video footage of the altercation quickly went viral, prompting widespread criticism and renewed discussions about his behavior outside the ring. The backlash was immediate and intense, with many questioning his ability to handle personal conflicts in a responsible manner. While Davis denied wrongdoing and attempted to downplay the situation, the damage to his image was undeniable. The incident became yet another example of his struggles with personal discipline, reinforcing the narrative that his volatile behavior extended beyond legal infractions and into his personal relationships. Despite these controversies, Davis has remained an imposing force in the boxing world. His most recent fight showcased his exceptional skill and ability to perform under pressure, demonstrating why he is considered one of the sport's premier fighters. Leading up to the bout, there was intense speculation about whether his legal troubles and personal distractions would impact his performance in the ring. Some critics and fans speculated that the weight of public scrutiny and legal challenges might affect his mental and physical preparation. However, Davis silenced his doubters with a spectacular knockout victory, reaffirming his position as one of boxing's elite and reminding the world of his raw talent. The fight, highly anticipated by fans and analysts alike, attracted a massive audience, highlighting Davis' ability to generate excitement despite the controversies surrounding him. Balancing a successful professional career with a tumultuous personal life has proven to be a significant challenge for Davis. While his boxing abilities continue to earn him accolades and admiration from fans, his repeated run-ins with the law have raised serious concerns about his long-term trajectory. Some argue that his legal troubles and personal missteps tarnish his legacy, making it difficult to fully appreciate his accomplishments in the ring. Others believe that his ability to overcome adversity and continue performing at a high level makes him an even more compelling figure in the world of sports. Regardless of where one stands on the issue, it is undeniable that Davis' career is defined by both triumph and controversy, a duality that ensures he remains at the center of public discourse. As he moves forward, Davis faces the challenge of rebuilding his public image and proving that he can stay out of trouble. His legal battles have undoubtedly taken a toll on his reputation, but his performances in the ring continue to captivate audiences and keep him relevant in the boxing world. The critical question remains whether he can truly put these controversies behind him and focus solely on his career, or if his legal and personal troubles will continue to overshadow his achievements. If he hopes to cement his place in boxing history as one of the greatest fighters of his generation, he will need to demonstrate not only his skill inside the ring but also his ability to make better choices outside of it. Davis' story serves as a stark reminder of the complexities that come with fame and success. On one hand, he is an extraordinarily gifted athlete with an undeniable talent for boxing. On the other, he is a controversial figure whose personal struggles frequently make headlines for the wrong reasons. The contrast between his immense success in the ring and his repeated personal missteps has made him one of the most polarizing figures in modern sports. While his future remains uncertain, one thing is clear: Gervonta "Tank" Davis is a fighter in every sense of the word. He continues to battle his opponents in the ring with the same ferocity that has made him a household name, but he also fights against the consequences of his actions outside of it. His journey is far from over, and as his career continues to unfold, the world will be watching closely to see what the next chapter holds. Whether he ultimately emerges as one of the sport's all-time greats or finds his legacy marred by personal turmoil remains to be seen. The decisions he makes in the coming years will determine the ultimate trajectory of his career and define how he is remembered in the history of boxing.